Hey guys, and welcome to another Guardians of Wilt-Shire video. You're here with your host Luke, and this is another one of my hobby vlogs. I think we're on week number 5 now, and still keeping on track with keeping them out every week, which is amazing for me. So this week, as you would have seen in my end of the last video, I showed you a quick sneak peek of these two trolls. Bit of progress has been made. So on the cave troll, literally just getting the green stuff on and filling in the gaps on the back of the neck, on the back and on the sides. On his arm by here as well, for some reason they would just not glue together. So what I've done is, if I can get a focus shot, is literally just green stuffed them together. And where the join is, I've done sort of a bit of a wristband sort of thing, a little bit of extra detail just to keep it all held together. So that's him ready to get primed, I think. And over here, my troll chieftain. So as you can see, gaps have been filled in with green stuff again, and my first ever attempt at sculpting. So as I mentioned before, the end of his sword snapped off a while back now, so I decided to try and sculpt another sword. That's better. For my first ever attempt at sculpting, it's not too bad, I think. It might need a bit of detail being sorted out, smoothing out the edges maybe. But yeah, very happy with how it's turned out. It's not perfect, but then again it's a troll sword, so it doesn't have to be perfectly straight or perfectly rounded off at the end. So yeah, very happy. Next thing for him, get his other arm put on. Shouldn't be too many issues. As you might have seen, there is a lowly elf by there. So we've got a spare shield and a spare lance from Rivendell Knight's box as well. My plan for this guy is on the base. I don't know how I'll do it, but there'll be a spear, his lance and his shield sort of placed on there. However, like that. Troll will go on whichever way suits best, just to create more bit of detail on the base. And with this guy, he's going to come off his base and he's going to be being carried by the troll chieftain. I'm not sure the best way to place it, because I've only got one hand free here, but it's going to literally look like troll chieftain has grabbed the elf in the midst of battle, and the elf is trying to cut his arm off before he gets absolutely mullered. So it'll be interesting to see how it turns out. I'll come back with another clip when they're all assembled, and then I'll show you again once they've sort of been primed and based and stuff. So there we go. So it's a bit later in the day now, and as you can see, I made a bit more progress with these guys. As you see, all the bases have now got a bit of sand on, a couple of stones. So the cave troll forward, you've got some stones on the back, sort of sanded up, ready for a spray of chaos black. Troll chieftain, we've got the most sort of updated stuff on. He's now got his arm on, and the elf. I think that looks absolutely incredible. It's like troll doesn't even care that he's holding him. He's going to launch him somewhere, do a hurl, kill some other guys. Got the lance and the shield on there. Again, sand and stones on the base. I think once he is sprayed up, he's going to look menacing. Especially with that poor elf. I think it looks incredible. Again, I got the inspiration from, I think it's Rob on the LOTR SBG channel. I think I saw one of his troll chieftains having a Gondor guy. That's a bit more themed, I suppose, but I had a spare elf on hand, so I thought I'd get him on there. So what I'll do now is I'll get the spray on, and I might show you then, or I'll try and get a bit of paint on them, then I'll show you. So here the trolls are now. They've been primed in black and are looking much, much better. The cave troll, pretty standard. I think I'll start painting this guy and just getting the grey flesh tone on all over. I know the front's a bit lighter, but I'll do that sort of afterwards. So I get all the grey flesh tone on him first. Troll Chieftain, now looking very menacing with his base done. The elf sort of by there, waiting to get hurled. So again, I think I'll start with the flesh on this guy. Probably do a sort of mixture of flesh tones. So we'll have mix Acadian flesh tone, probably with some sort of brown, I think. Maybe Mornfan brown there, possibly. Or maybe I'll mix it, make a sort of grayer sort of tone to go with the cave troll. I'm not sure yet. I'll play about and then come back and have a look. But I'm not sure if I get any more paint on today, because I've done all of this bit on the Monday. Not sure if I get any paint on. Probably wait till tomorrow to do that, and I'll show you then. So I'm coming in quickly now just to show you like the first layer of the flesh tones that I've done. So obviously with the cave troll, standard medium-ish grey. Obviously the front is going to be probably a lighter grey. Probably just dry brush that in, and then I'll put a bit of his chain colours on with a iron breaker. That's what I've done on him for now. With the Troll Chieftain, as I mentioned, I went for a mix of browns and flesh tone. So I did Acadian flesh tone mixed with just a little bit of Rhinox hide, just to give it that bit of darker colour. I'm really liking how it's looking actually. I think it'll look good when there's a contrast of metals on there. Probably needs another layer, and then he will be good to go for the rest of it. So as a quick little clip for you guys, I'll probably come in next when they are all the base layer colours are on. And coming in now just to show you the base colours have all now been done. I'll show you the cave troll in a bit more detail first. So yeah, you just had the simple grey, the silver's done, hammer's done with dark brown with a Rhinox hide. Picked out the metal plating on his loincloth, I think that's what it's called. Again, not much detail done. I think I'll give both of them a wash in probably, I'm not sure, Agrax Earthshade or Known Oil, I'm not really sure. Probably Agrax Earthshade on all the flesh tones, and then Known Oil on the metals, especially on Troll Chieftain, as he is looking very bright at the minute. So I'll tone that down with Known Oil definitely. Again, nothing special at the minute, just the base colours done. Got the elf painted as well in the same format that I do all my elves. So the red cloak, and then the white undercloth sort of thing. It's pretty good at the minute. I haven't picked out too many details because obviously I'll do the wash on both of them, which I'll probably do next actually, and I'll come back with how they look. So this is now probably going to be my last clip of the week, as I have other stuff to get on with before I can get this uploaded for you guys, hopefully on time on Friday. So yeah, as previously seen, now these guys are a bit toned down after they've had relevant washes. So Troll just literally had a coating of Agrax Earthshade to bring out some of the details. All that's left for him will be sort of a dry brush to make the front of him, the belly and the chest and a bit of the arms a bit lighter, and then where the skin's a bit bumpy on the legs as well. Same on the back as well, where he's got his, not really scales are they, but his skin abnormalities, whatever they are. Pick out the detail on the face, and maybe do the eyes, get the teeth picked out, and highlight the cloth, or maybe on the hammer as well. Pick out those bits, the pointy bits in metal as well, just to give it another bit of contrast. But apart from that, I think he's looking pretty good. Troll chieftain now, again, had his washes, now he's toned down a bit. Still quite shiny, but that's how I want it to look, to be honest. Again, all it was just the basic stuff this week. Next week will be picking out the details in the face to get in the eyes, tongue and the teeth. Highlighting at the armour, probably be done in Runefang steel there. Just the very edges of the armour, just to get a bit of brightness on there. Maybe do some highlighting on the elf as well, just to bring the whole piece together. Again, highlighting on the cloth around the middle there. And I think that is pretty much it. Oh, obviously the bases as well. But they shouldn't take too long. It'll probably be just a case of sort of stony, well not stony base, but a grey colour, black rim. Obviously I'll pick out the lance and the shield and the rocks for the chieftain's base. So hopefully when all that's done, it will look awesome. So yeah, that's it for this week. If you've enjoyed, make sure you comment, like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.